Hi, this is day number 68 of my 100-day art projects. And I'm going to do one of my favorites is my Doodles Art Therapy. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and instead of using my Hennemuller pad, I'm going to use a bullet journal that I got a couple of years ago when I was working, thinking that I would be able to doodle on it, but I never got around to using it, so I'm going to do it now. One of the reason I'm using it is because some of you have commented that you don't have thick enough paper to use a wet medium like I'm using now with the Neo Color 2s. So I wanted to um, use a something that I had, but because I have a limited budget, I went with something that I said before that I had gotten, and it's a little thicker than your standard Xerox paper, but it's definitely not like a 140-pound paper. So I wanted to experiment to see if the paper would take a wet medium. And another reason why is because I like the idea of having doodles in one place and not have to worry about losing it. As you can see, there is a little bit of buckling, and this is the book that I purchased. There's no mention of the weight of the paper, but like I said, it's pretty thin. So if you have a bullet journal somewhere in your stash of art supplies, you can do this as well. Use whatever is in your art supplies. Normally, I would have a link in the description for the supplies I'm using, but I don't have a link for the book that I'm using. But you can use, like I said, anything you have, or you can buy any bullet journal. I got mine on Amazon. Now, the pen that I'm using is my go-to pens when I do doodle for my art therapy. This is a kind of pen that I would use for doodling while on the bus or waiting for my next appointment. But it's from Zebra. It's the F301, and it's 0.7 millimeter. It's great because it has a really fine nib, and it's like an upscale Bic. I don't know if it's good for applying a little bit of water after you use it, but it works well on the colored background that I'm using now. If you would like to see how the ink stands up to water, let me know in the comments section below, and I'll put it in the queue of possible video topics for later. Thanks. Actually, if you could let me know in the comments if you have a bullet journal, what kind do you have, and do you doodle in your bullet journal like I'm doing now? I like to use these pens because they're great in adding shadow. I get mine from like Walgreens or CVS or Target. But if you don't have those available, you might be able to order them online. They're a bit more expensive than, say, a Bic, but they are great and they last a long time. But again, use whatever you have handy. So, what do you think? I hope you've enjoyed the video and got inspired today to experiment with supplies you already have. I will see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.